My hands are so covered in bleaching right now. Double packet of powder, which I've never had before, and a single bottle with the developer in it, which is right here. I still have some. Camera hates me. Hey, focus. There you go. Anyway, I am starting with, if I can find where I threw the box yesterday. Of course not, Jen. I am the epitome of chaos on this counter right now. Hang on. Okay. Never filming in order. I am starting with this. It is the Dark and Lovely Super Duper Blonde. Yes, y'all. I've had these for months and months and months. Just never used them. I found them on clearance, actually, at Walmart, because the Walmart here has gotten rid of all of the Dark and Lovely brands. So I got this intending to wear blonde like I did in the past. I do have another box, so I might do that later. But that is not the plan today. I have another box over here that I've had for months and months and months before even this one. By the way, this one is called Dark and Lovely Uplift. Reading glasses, Jennifer. Reading glasses. I'm old. What is the name of this color? Just says Uplift, 8 levels. No particular name for the color. It just says Bleach Kit. That's it. So there's 2 packets of bleaching powder and the 1 bottle of developer. Shook it, 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 shook it. And this is what I'm working with. You're supposed to do your roots last. Obviously, you can see why, because they're going to bleach out being natural hair much faster than the rest. And I'll probably end up with one of those, whatever the heck they call it. Starts with UMB. Umbro. There we go. Something like that. This pink, or it's red and pink mixed from yesterday when I was doing construction stuff. It's a semi-permanent kind of a dye that you just put on and it rinses out. It never fully rinses out because it rinses from red to pink eventually. And I have a feeling I'm still going to end up with some pink in my hair. So I'm going to end up with some unicorn hair after this. Wouldn't be the first time. It's time for the rinse out. Woo, look at the Ricks. But as predicted, this Raging Red, just somewhere around here. Raging Red, number 70 from Adore. Semi-permanent, mostly permanent. Fades out to a nice fuchsia or pink and then turns into a pastel if you leave it. If you've bleached your hair, which I clearly have. But I have a feeling, even though I want to try this new color, and I'm going to have pink for most of it. Here comes the unicorn. I actually like that short little cut, but I am letting it grow out. The undergrowth has grown quite a bit, and I'm sure I can't see it, but it should be blonde because that's all new growth. And technically I could rock it like this, which I still may do if this other color, when I put it on, looks like crap. So we're going to see what we see. I'll be back in a few. Man, when I tell you my bathroom is a hot-ass disaster. It looks like I had a class full of preschoolers in here and let them loose with paint and just said, fling it. It's on the counter. It's on the wall. It's on the door. Yes, it's stained the door. I'm going to take care of that before we sell this house. Went all over the tile. I think I see a few more spots I missed. It's on my ankle. Dripping down my neck. So I just want to say, when they tell you, when I watched the tutorial video on YouTube for Feria Haircolor application, because, specifically this shimmering thing, because long ago I used a pair of gloves out of the box because I wasn't going to use this color for a while. That's when I was rocking that blonde. And yeah, I forgot that, gloves are typically attached to the directions. So I didn't have the directions. And they had this funky little thing. You get into my garbage. Well, maybe. Yes, no, maybe so. It might be in the other bag that I just threw out. Why do you always do this when I'm filming? All right, anyway, it came with this little teeny like capsule looking thing. Plastic capsule. It looks like a giant teardrop, which I cannot find if my life depended on it right now. Anyway, that was labeled as bottle number 3. Obviously, bottle number 1 was the color. Bottle number 2 is the developer cream. Those two go together in all hair colorings. Then there was this teardrop shaped clear packaging, about yay big, and it had oily stuff in it, and it said it was the shimmering boost or something. Number 3. So I'm curious. I was thinking, well, maybe that goes in after you color it and, it gives you that shimmer. But then there's number 4, which is your after coloring conditioner they always give you. So I went and looked online for the tutorial. I found it very easily. Oops. And basically that number 3 goes in with the developer and the hair color in the same bottle. It's supposed to give you a more metallic look to the color or shimmer to the color. So yeah, glad I looked that up because I probably would have totally botched it. The drippings are very purple, as you can see. But yeah, so was my door, my floor, my counter, and my sink. And probably my neck, because I can see it on this towel. This is actually one of T Hub's towels, so it can be used for hair coloring. It already had it on there anyway for me just washing out my hair daily and the pink coming out. So I am going to let this simmer and percolate. I'm going to go finish my cup of coffee in the other room, and I will get back to you, darlings, as soon as it is ready for me to reveal. Alrighty, so I'm getting ready to put this on. I forgot to mention that the color I'm using is a Feria color. And I'm so glad that on the applicator tip, they have these nice little twist-offs now. No more having to hunt down a pair of scissors just to snip the tip of this stupid thing. Kudos to them for that. And also on the previous color that I lightened to the blonde with, Dark and Lovely, it also had that nice little snippet screw-off cap piece. But they also had, which I'm saving, because it fit on the Feria bottle too. For mixing, when you put the liquid developer or color in with the developer, which on the bleach kit it's powder you're putting in there, but it comes with a flat cap. You screw that on, shake the bottle up to mix it, then you put the little applicator tip. I like that. So I'm saving that little doohickey. Facts, people. All right, let me get started. Ooh-wee. Got some raccoon eye going on from this long wear mascara I had on yesterday. Yes, I put on makeup to go work construction. But sweated most of it off, obviously the eyeliner, but the long wear mascara is like thick, chunky. I can still feel it on there. And I soaked in the tub for like 2 hours last night, y'all. The muscles were screaming. Oh, what I forgot to say earlier about this bottle, it says that if you have, wrong bottle, Jennifer, sorry, Feria. It says that if you have very long or thick hair that you should buy 2 of those kits. And I'm going to show you the color because I already tell you I'm not getting this color. This is it. Feria Smoky Silver. It is number, well, S1 is what it says. It's supposed to be a silver, shimmery, metallic. Tried this once before, but with a different brand. Didn't work at all. It was like a semi-permanent. I think it's down here somewhere in my depths of all kinds of leftover hair products. It was one of these by Kiss. That joker is not going to give you any kind of gray or silver unless your hair is platinum blonde. For real. Because that's a semi-permanent and it doesn't last very long. It actually did the same thing. It puts like a bluish purple when you put it on, which led me to believe when you mix that with the pink hues that I already have, I'm going to end up with purple. The pink's eventually going to show back through, I'm sure. So I'm going to end up with unicorn hair, random unicorn. And the newest part that is all bleached out that you saw was blonde earlier, it's got that purple in there. So I have a feeling it's still going to be like a lilac kind of purplish color. Anyway, my scalp was on fire after the double process. And yes, I did condition the scalp and the hair between. But on that bottle, my whole point that I keep forgetting, I don't think you need to buy 2 packages. They're not cheap. They're like $9.99 when I got them, or got that one for the Feria. And hopefully I just fixed that because it was giving me a maximum filming time of like less than a minute. So I deleted the stuff I filmed yesterday. Hopefully I can get through this video. Anyway, my whole point about that Feria bottle is they tell you that you need 2 of these kits if your hair is long or thick. I can tell you for a fact, one, your hair might be thick as a lion's mane when, a lioness, whatever, lion, yeah. When your hair is dry, like such said sis in this pic. But when your hair is wet, like when you put on all that liquid in that bottle, it's gonna flatten out. So I don't think you need 2 because I could have done half that bottle and my hair's down to here now. I could have done half that bottle. I made myself put the rest of that on there because I didn't want to waste it and you can't save it. And keep in mind, people, when you see these lovely people on these boxes, I did get the color that they show up here on the chart like that because it's a bleach kit. But when you see people like this, that doesn't mean sis has that much hair. And it's not hating. It's just knowing about advertising, because I used to do acting, modeling way back in my younger days. This hair could be 1, a wig, 2, fake hair pieces, glued in, taped in, banded in, weaved in, or it could be she's bald as a baby's butt in the back, and they just pushed all the hair to the front, not to mention our friend Photoshop. So please, don't fall for the hype, y'all. Just take it as a possibility of what you're going to get. On the Feria box, if you look at their suggested colors, the befores pretty much go from the top, like almost platinum blonde white hair, to very blonde and a very, like, I guess you'd call it like a golden blonde, straw-colored blonde. They're showing you that you're getting this silver for all of it. I can tell you by the way my scalp was on fire that their developer thing definitely has some heat in it. That's some fire right there. It's probably a 40. But anyway, I don't think you need 2 kits, even if you have long hair, unless you're rocking that crystal gale down to your back of your calves or past your butt. And if your hair is thick, I still don't think you need it unless, because it's very liquid with all that stuff you mix, unless you just have extremely coarse hair. That's very hard to color. Or if you're choosing one of the other Feria shimmer colors, they say that gray hair is hard to lift and then color, so maybe with that. But otherwise, save your money. So anyway, I've got this purple hue thing going on right now. It's not dripping, thank goodness. My towel has taken a beating. It is hating life, but I don't really need it for this because it's not dripping anywhere. I'm dropping everything. But I'm going to go ahead and wait until it's done processing. Love the conditioner that came with it, which I have squished the heck out of it so you can't even see it. I showed you earlier. My scalp was on fire and that calmed it right down, and it is oh so like creamy smooth, and I feel like my hair is just hydrating right now. So I'm going to put my cap back on, go back and work on editing some other video stuff, and I'll be back when I show you guys what it looks like. I'm going to do the wet picture once I wash it out, which is going to be darker color, and then I will let it dry, and I will show you guys what it looks like on the daily, which is what I'm going to wear it as, dry. All right, everybody, my battery is superiorly low, but it's giving me them lilac vibes. I do see some grayish kind of color, but it's definitely still got the pink hues. Up top, I still see a lot of the blonde through there. Just a darker version, but it does, I had a feeling with the bluish tones in that silver that it was going to pull to a purple, which it has. So I'm gonna go charge my phone, and I will show you guys what it looks like once it's dry, because it should lighten up, and then we'll have our final color. And the finished product. Yes, I'm rocking that lilac right now. I actually kind of like it. It's not bad. Tips of my hair have had it. They're trying to stay straight, so that's the crazy do right now, but I like it. Not sure how it looks underneath because I can't see the back, but It's growing out a lot. Need to get that undercut done. And I got the box at the ready. Undercut is going back black. Back to black. We only said goodbye with words. I died 100 times. Yeah, back to black. Not the whole thing though. It's a pain to try to get it all colored in different colors, and I'm kind of liking this. And from here, it'll be very easy for me to go back to that pink or red or burgundy. I've got options, people. I can even go back to blonde. I still have another box. But I'm going to rock this look for a little while. Anyway, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'll see you guys on the next video of Jen Crazy. Hope you guys are having a great Saturday night. See you on the next one. Bye.
How you like that?